good morning from Sapa, Vietnam. This is Nga travel vlog, and today I'll be taking you guys to see what it feels like by the end of August in Sapa, Vietnam. So this is the proper hiking path in Sapa, Vietnam. It is located about 5 kilometers away from Sapa center. It's a proper path because it's already concreted, because the original path already gone. So now only local guys know where the best place to go. So my name is Nga and I'm a local guide living and working in Sapa. I've been doing this for more than 15 years. So every day I take tourists for hiking. I know the best places in town. So if you are curious about Sapa, don't hesitate to leave me a message. Today I take my students. They are learning how to be a local guide in the future. So I take them through the path I normally take the tourists, so that they know where we're gonna go and what we're gonna do, etc. Yeah, where we are now. Yeah, and from here we can see Sapa town is where they're all buildings and things like that over there. We're here. From the other side we see rice field terraces and the local households living in the valley down there. The people here live very isolated on the mountainside. So they are the Black Hmong people. They are originally from China. They have lived here for more than 350 years. Yeah, we are very close to China, to be honest. It's only about 20 kilometers away in that direction in the back of me. So I've done so many videos about China and the border and things like that. You can check it on here. So down there is a river. We can hear the sound from it, and that river is started from the tallest mountains in the Indochina. It is Fancy Pan. Fancy Pan is where the very popular Fancy Pan cable car is, and it's where the waterfalls like Love Waterfalls and Silver Waterfalls are. Very interesting. This is the best time because it's monsoon season, so best time to visit the waterfalls. So ahead of us, where you see so many different local households, that is the households of the Black Hmong people, the community of the Black Hmong people living on the other side. Normally we build the house facing to the water, like down here is the stream and river. This is we believe that the water will bring us prosperity and the lucky, to support us, and it's really so we have to live next to the water because we can use and take advantage of it. Beautiful, isn't it? For cultivation and the fish farm, that's where we farm the salmon and sturgeon. That's a big profit of the Black Hmong people and the people living around here. It's a beautiful house just facing and living very close to water, but sometimes the river, the water would be so much higher, and that's going to be a little bit dangerous for the people living down there. But they've been living there for generations, and yeah, I love the scenery over here. That's the reason why I love being here guiding tourists. Hello. Interestingly, that we found a crab on the mountainside. This one, yeah. I reckon this one is edible. So by the end of this month, all the rice fields will be cut down like that, will be harvested. So better to travel Sapa before the end of this month, because yeah, you won't be able to see the rice field terraces in yellow color anymore. Nhớ rồi. Chở cái gì đây? Cá à? Để mình giúp cho. We finally get to the middle of the village and we're now buying some water. So it's reasonable. It's only 10,000 per bottle, and you can see a lot of decoration on the house with the corn and the rice outside. Just kidding, it's not for decoration, it's the reality, what local people really do in order to survive here. Well, some of the rice fields are already cut over here, and this only the straws which is left on the rice fields, and later on locals will burn this one and we get the ash for the fertilizer next year. And beside that, on the other side, you can see so many rice fields still there to change slowly to change the color from green to yellow. Let's see a huge machine ahead of us now, blue ones. Yeah, the function of that is to separate the rice grains and the straws. So you can say it's a husking machine or something like that. So today again I have my umbrella with me because it is very sunny. The monsoon season is already by the end, but it's like very hot. It's like 29 degrees Celsius. Yeah, look at that. All the rice fields color is yellow. So in the previous video I also got my umbrella on, but the previous time was the weather was more comfortable. The kids. Hello. In front of us, the red roof house, that is a school. Their secondary school and the primary school together. So normally in here it's integrated. Look at that. So ahead of us now, it is the straws which is left over on the field. This one will be given for buffaloes. They love to eat these straws. And the rice I have us here is the this one I reckon is the jasmine, because the sticky rice will be fatter. I mean, this one, the rice grain will be fatter. Yeah, this is a time when we dry it up, and later on we have a special machine that can do the work before we take this to our table. It's a beautiful day, but also a very scorcher day. Down here is the community houses of the Black Hmong people, and normally we live together. Their son in the family will build a house next to the parents' house and get married and bring his wife to stay together next to their parents' house to take care of their man's parents when they are elderly. It's beautiful. You can see they socialize together, and they have rice, black rice over there, and regular rice, and also the sticky rice as well. Beautiful. There we go, a buffalo. Yeah, this buffalo looks very aggressive, but trust me, it's very gentle. And you know, they are useful for family here. They actually help the family to plow the soil in the rice fields. And you know, they eat vegetarian, very gentle. Beautiful ones. It is a wonderful valley. Imagine that we're gonna have a lunch just on the side of the beautiful valley of rice field terraces, and the restaurant I'm talking about is just ahead of us now on the second floor. And you know, that's a typical restaurant, a very local restaurant. They serve the proper food like what we have on daily basis, like fried tofu in tomato sauce, and spring rolls, and stir-fried chicken. And if you are vegetarian, don't worry about it, because they have the fried eggs instead of the meat. And we have the seasonal vegetables. Is, you know, stir-fry with garlic is going to be the best. I'm going to show you a little later more. Yeah, I'm sorry, my breath is unstable because just now walking up and down the mountains. Yeah, so when you guys are traveling here, you feel exactly the way how I feel right now. Guys, if you are planning to visit Sapa, Vietnam, don't hesitate to leave me a message, and I'm happy to be your local tour guide. Yeah, you can find the information, the WhatsApp and things like that in my bio. Come and check it out. Yeah, so right now we are in the local restaurant. This is a proper local restaurant. You can see my shirt is already wet. Okay, because it's scorcher day today. It's very hot outside, but you know, the view is great, so it really makes up for it. Check it out. Yeah, look at how beautiful that is. The restaurant is located on the top of the hill with a stunning view, you know. Yeah, so as a local guide, I highly recommend you to, you know, cross by here, check out the menu. The price is reasonable, and you know, the price is written very clearly in the menu and things like that. I'm sure you're gonna love it. So in this one, we're gonna have a cabbage, a stir-fried cabbage with a tomato sauce. And over here is a stir-fried chicken, I guess. And the spring rolls and fried eggs. With yeah, interesting. Even in the villages, but there are plenty of the souvenir shops. Yeah, where you buy so many lanterns and you know, souvenirs, especially comes from Sapa. They are the handicrafts, embroideries, which is made from local people. So for this tour, you have to choose the time between August, September, so that you'll be able to see this beautiful view. And in Sapa, it's only once crop a year, so it means if you are traveling here in January, February, probably you're gonna miss this one. And this is Ilingho village. So Sapa town is on the other side of the mountain. In order to get here, we have to prepare a whole day hiking. So gonna be about 4.5 or 5 hours hiking, 1 hour for lunch, and 1.5 hours for the car to pick up and see off from the hotel. Sometimes I take the tourists here for not only 1 day, but the 2 days or 3 days tour. And we're gonna stay in some authentic local homestays on the other side, like that, exactly in the middle of the rice field terraces. Yeah, it is just beautiful because you can, you know, socialize with the family living there. Homestay is like where you stay in someone's home, and they're gonna share the rooms and things like that. It's gonna be wonderful. Yeah, in the night time they show you some of the interesting story, legend story plus things like that. Look at that, how beautiful that is. This is unique in Sapa, the northern part of Vietnam, and you never find this one in anywhere else in Vietnam. It poses a question, is that possible for tourists to do by themselves, hiking here or motorbike here? Firstly, if you have a local friends or something like that, or if you ever followed my channel, then you definitely find a way by yourself. But for motorbike, if you guys don't have time and you have you want to travel here by motorbike, I would say it's going to be difficult for you, because you need to have a helmet and hello, no, sorry, you need to have a motorbike, the helmet, and you also need to have a international driving license. And if you don't have any of those, then you gotta pay the fine. It's very dangerous, guys. Better not to do it by yourself. But you also can book a car to take you around. Not exactly here, because here the road is very small. It's only for locals drivers, motorbike, only motorbike to go, but car the road is too small for that. I can see the pumpkin on the chalice in front of us now. The pumpkin here is pretty small, but you know what, this one reminds me so much about the restaurant in Sapa. It served the chicken in pumpkin. Wow, I really love to take you there because it's wonderful. It's a little bit expensive though. For the whole chicken, the whole black chicken inside the pumpkin is already cooked, and it's just like the pumpkin soup, but very Vietnamese taste. It's like a savory taste, really delicious. That thing is gonna be about 800,000 for one of that, but only the best. And if you are planning to have that in Sapa, Vietnam, you're gonna have it with the three people in order to finish it. If you guys are first time in my YouTube channel, drop a comment to tell me where you are watching from and how do you feel about the village here, about the video. I'm gonna appreciate it. It's beautiful. So all the rice field terraces are the masterpiece from the ancestor of the Black Hmong people. Hmong is the name of the tribe, and black depends on the color of the traditional custom that they are wearing on a daily basis. So we simply call them the Black Hmong because of the color from their traditional customs. And they do all the cultivation here. This one is passed down the techniques from generations to generations. So yeah, when traveling here, you also have a chance to explore about the tribe. And normally a local guide like me, I'm gonna take a tourist to visit one of the Black Hmong traditional house. Is where the Hmong people really live in it. Wow, look at the rice field curves. Looks stunning. And ahead of us is the destination where we're heading to. It is a Lao Chai village. It is where the most beautiful village is, and there are thousands of tourists going there on daily basis. And some tourists do the homestay there instead of going back to Sapa town. From here in the middle of the valley is where the homestays are. And on mountainside is a huge concrete building. This is a school. Yeah. Wow, it's just stunning. A little too hot today. Well, 15 years ago when I started to be a tour guide, I brought the first group of tourists here. I couldn't remember clearly, but they got their digital camera and they took me a photo in this beautiful spot. And today, 15 or 16 years later, I bring you here. Just stunning behind me, check it out. Woo, okay. So guys, if you are interested about the local culture, rice field terraces, the scenery in the northern part of Vietnam, the unique view and things like that, don't hesitate to drop a comment.